This is Calvin Castine. We're in beautiful downtown Scioto at the Scioto Recreation Field. It's Tuesday, the 18th day of July, 2000. And here it is, summer is all over with, and we're just getting our first firemen's softball game. Altona veterans and the Peru Fire Department. And a surprise here, the Peru team has more La Fountains than the Altona team, but the Altona team has the most valuable player from this weekend's semi-fast pitch tournament in Al Sable Forks, Mr. Clarence LaFountain. So he'll probably play as good as 3 or 4 of those other LaFountains. And again, maybe he won't. Defensively, Ken Perrier is pitching. Clarence LaFountain is behind the plate. Leading off will be Sarah Akey. And she's ready to hit. At first base, it's Brian Recor. Hit to the left side. Steve Perrier comes up with it, fires to Recor. She's going to beat it out. Sarah Akey with an infield hit. How about that? That'll bring up Jason LaFountain, the pitcher. Let's see, at second base, Charlie Perrier is at second. Shortstop is Steve Perrier, and at third base, Jason Mayette. In the outfield, in no particular order, we've got Pat Ryan out there, Fred Porter, Lee Guerin, and Bruce Warren. Daryl Mayette jumping behind the plate. Steve Perrier catches the pop-up. We have one down. And I'll bring up Sarge Legree. One out in the top of the first. Strike one. Straightaway center. Lee Guerin makes the catch. We have 2 down. Now we'll bring up Mike Legree. Mike Legree. Doug Besaw on deck. It's 2 outs. Runner at first. Strike one to the batter. Altona veterans leading the league again, defending champions. A barn burner, nice pickup by Steve Perrier. Makes the unassisted put out at second base. So it's a 4-up, 3-down inning for the Peru team. And I guess we missed the barn burner last week. A 2-1 victory. Altona over their arch rival Churubusco. So that must have been an exciting game. But we missed it. We're going to the bottom of the first.
That's what I use. That's Jason's batting there. That's pretty solid for a late bat.
We'll look at the Peru defense. Pitching is Jason LaFountain. His battery mate is that hard-hitting Sarah Akey. At first base, Richard Williams. Second baseman is Mark LaFountain. Shortstop is Doug Besaw. And at third base, it's Sarge Legree. In the outfield, in no particular order, there's Mike Legree out there, Bob Lawrence, Earl LaFountain, and Dave LaFountain. This is Charlie Perrier. The Peru team might have more LaFountains, but the Altona team has more Perriers. In fact, they've got them all, as far as the ones in this game at least. They haven't got all the Perriers out here by any means, but they've got 4 of them. And Charlie's going to lead it off. He'll be followed by his brother Ken and his nephew Stephen. Here's the pitch. That's deep. We've had rain and rain and rain. Line shot knocks down a third baseman. There'll be no play. Bullet there by Charlie Perrier to the third baseman, Jason Mayette's on the other team here. It's Sarge Legree. Sarge Legree making the stop. Now Ken Perrier, the batter. Ball just missed. Just missed. I would have called that a strike. I would have called that a strike. Hit the edge of the mat in this eye. 2-0. Hit to the left side. Legree to second in time for the force. One down. So Sarge Legree throw onto the shortstop Besaw. And now Steve Perrier will step in with his Greg's Plumbing and Heating shirt. Short right field fence is almost a target. And so is the deep part of the field too. He's been known to hit him everywhere out here. One ball at a time, of course. Line shot, nice catch by the shortstop. Throw to first will not be in time. But Besaw with a catch on a bullet from Steve Perrier. Perrier went for the line drive hit. And a beautiful catch by Doug Besaw. Now Jason Mayette will step in. He's the third baseman. See if his father will give him a free pass. Strike. That was definitely on the mat, so he couldn't give him a ball on that one. That's deep. 1-1. Oh, and Charlie Perrier left, but the ball was tipped. Did he tick it? He didn't touch it. Didn't touch it. I thought he ticked it. Nope, didn't touch it. So you can't leave till the ball is hit. Yeah. Ball is missed. So Charlie Perrier is out for leaving the base early. It turns out to be 3 up and 3 down, although we had the fourth batter at the plate. Nothing across for Altona after 1 full. We're scoreless here in beautiful downtown Scioto. Fireman softball on hometown cable. All right, this is Doug Besaw. He's the guy who made that great catch on Steve Perrier's line drive. He's leading off in the second. Swings at the first offering, hits it right up the middle. A few years back, Ken Perrier would have grabbed that one. This time he wisely stepped aside and says, I'll let Charlie grab it. But Charlie wasn't able to get to it. So Mark LaFountain will step in with a base runner. Peru led off the first with a base runner and left her there. Pitch to LaFountain. Line shot, 1 hop. Everybody's going to be safe. Everybody's safe. Runners at first and second. Nobody out, and Bob Lawrence at the plate. Bob Lawrence, the batter. Timeout. Switching the umpires. Umpire has to hit next. Perrier knocks it down. He made sure he knocked it down. Gets the lead runner. So Lawrence reaches on a fielder's choice. Now the extra hitter, Tim Mitchell at the plate. I want to thank the Perrier family, Ken, Judy, Chris, and Stacy for their renewing their viewer patron. As soon as we arrived, Ken came running over, money in hand, and Daryl Mayette says, hey, I'll catch you next time. We know Daryl and Nancy and the family, longtime supporters, so we need viewer support. And a lot of viewer support. That's strike 3. That's only 2 outs though, Ken. Go on back. It's only 2. Ken was anxious so excited about that strikeout. Now Earl LaFountain steps in. Quite a few viewer patrons on this veterans softball team. We certainly appreciate their support. I want to invite more of you to support local programming, local television. We ask for $12 or more. Generally, we get an average of close to $30 out of the various folks. Some send us 100 or more. Some send us 20 is probably the most popular amount that we get, but the average is higher than that, which is good because so few people give. It's good that the average is up there. Always got to be careful where you park here, as is the case in most ball fields. Of errant balls. There's a base hit right up the middle. Charlie Perry almost got a glove on that. Guerin will pick it up. We're going to have a run here. Throw to third. Safe at third. Safe at third. Run scores. Peru leads. Richard Williams looks at strike one. Runners at the corners. 1-1. On a rainy day, as I was saying earlier, a lot of rain showers throughout the day. Line shot, Porter's there. One hands it. So Peru picks up a run, and after an inning and a half, they lead 1-0 here against the Altona veterans and Firemen's softball.
Get her back. No, you can. Yeah.
Looks like we got some rain coming. Jason Mayette steps in, hits it to foul.
Wait on it, Jason.
And looks like we might get some rain for a few minutes when it does come. Touchdown. Today was the day of Mrs. Francis St. Maxine's funeral. And the family asked me to tape the funeral procession and the graveside service. And just as the graveside service was about to begin, this horrendously cold rain came down. Almost felt like if it hadn't been liquid, it would have been hail. It was really, really cold. And for July 18th especially. Brian Recor at the plate, coming out of retirement this year. So it's been a cold day today, especially for July. And especially when the rain comes.
Oh, Brian!
That's deep. Peru leading 1-0. Fire Department softball.
Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian.
We had a real problem trying to get here to the games, especially with the weather. We have basketball games that we can tape on Tuesdays, and if you got a day when you're not sure if the game's going to be played and you know you got a game inside, you go to the inside game and cover it. Going for another strikeout. Recor swings and misses. Swing and misses again. Ryan Recor. Now Bruce Warren at the plate with 2 outs. Deep, ball 1. Could be a gapper. Nope, it's going to be caught. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Altona. After 2 full, Peru leads 1-0. If you're wondering how the grounds are kept so clean here, it's because this fella right here mows the bleachers every day. He's a bleacher mower. Doing a nice job. I don't see any grass growing on the bleachers at all, so he's done a heck of a job here.
No, over here. Over here. Over here.
Meanwhile, we got a ball game going on here. Leadoff hitting by Dave LaFountain. He's at first base. Brings up the top of the order now. And that's slugger Sarah Akey. She's got wheels too. She beat that out last night. Hits a slow roller to third. May hit, bobbles it. And Akey, he knew he had to hustle. Akey hustles it out. And she reaches again. They're going to have to start playing her shallow at the left side, I think. Now Jason LaFountain, the pitcher, steps in. 2 out, 2 on, nobody out. 2 on, nobody out here for Peru in the third. Here's the pitch from Perrier outside, ball 1.
Hey, we're going 2 here. On your toes now, on your toes. Let's do it. Danny, going to Jason.
Behind the batter, whoa. Ken Perrier mixing them up. Look like Roger Clemens on that one. 3-0. Walk, loads the bases. Strike. 3-1. Nobody out.
There we go.
Inside, ball 4. So that puts runners at first, second, and third as LaFountain walks and Sarge Legree steps in. Number 3 hitter in the lineup. And the pitch. Inside, ball 1. He swings, hits it deep. Porter grabs. He's lucky to be scoring here. You got to tag right away, don't? Running a little far on that one. If it had been a little more shallow, he would not have scored. So that's an out. Dave LaFountain scores, and Mike Legree steps in. Runners at first and second, and 1 down now. He pops it up. Infield fly is called. Ken Perrier grabs it. 2 outs. And Doug Besaw, the batter. Doug Besaw at the plate for Peru. Here's the pitch. Hit deep to left field. Warren's going back. He's running uphill there. It's a tricky field. 2 runs score. It's a 2-run double for Peru, and they lead now 3-0. In a batter, Mark LaFountain, the second baseman. Besaw at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped to Steve Perrier. Throws low to Ricor. Ricor bends down and grabs it. 3-0. Peru leads after 2.5 here on Hometown Cable. Lee Guerin looks like a mini Mark McGuire. Only hits from the left side though.
Good eye, baby. Good eye. Gotta come to you. Gotta come to you. That's right. You found it.
Leading off the bottom half of the third, his team down 3-0. Here's the pitch.
Go.
High fly ball to left center field. 1 down.
Line drive, Freddie. Line drive, baby. Line drive.
Now Fred Porter steps in.
All right, guys, 2 more.
Come on, Freddie. Come on, be Fred.
And the pitch.
There you go.
Strike 1.
Now you're set, baby.
Sorry, Jason, that was so bad.
She's warming up the field.
Line drive, come on.
There it is, Jason.
Strike 2.
Now you're set, Freddie. Home, big Fred. Home, baby.
0-2 pitch. Porter has to protect the plate. Could drop in. Look out. No collision. It's caught in left field. That's, again, tricky. You're running downhill there. Running downhill. The ball's coming at you. A little tricky out there. 2 down in the weekend MVP, Clarence LaFountain at the plate. Left field. 3 up, 3 down. Through 3 innings, Altona has sent up 9 batters. We're going to the 4th. 3-0 Peru leads here on Hometown Cable. Bob Lawrence hits the first pitch to Mayette. Mayette, so the first will not be in time, or was it? Just in time, I guess. Yes, they got him. What's it called? What's it called? Is he safe? Guess he's out. We didn't get over there in time with our camera because we're battling our canvas cover here. So let's see, this is Tim Mitchell, the extra hitter. He swings and hits the first pitch into center field for a base hit. Aaron will get it back in. And once again, Peru has a base runner. Earl LaFountain, the left fielder, made a couple plays that last inning. He'll step in now. Strike 1. Bruce Warren. Two down. 2 down, and Richard Williams. To Fred Porter. One hands it. 4 up, 3 down, nothing across for Peru. We go to the bottom of the 4th. We're halfway through this game with Peru leading 3-0.
Come on, Pat!
Pat Ryan at the plate, swings and misses, strike 1. Leading off the bottom of the 4th.
Good. All right, you need to learn, Pat. You can base
1-1. Terry Perrier on deck. To left field. Earl was there. We got 1 down. Grabbed by left fielder Earl LaFountain. This is Perrier going to come over here and wake this team up. Now we got Terry Perrier.
I want to made up with him. I called him Friday afternoon.
Strike 1.
Said you were stupid after I got word from lineout.
Strike 1.
Okay.
I got a call from who was it? Oh, Dickie Bull.
And a pitch. Perrier swings, foul tips it. Strike 2. Strike 2. Top of the order on deck. And Charlie Perrier is the top of the order tonight. Here's the pitch. Hard hit through the left side. That's a base hit. And we got an Altona base runner. So 1 out and a base runner for Altona. Last time they had a base runner, it was this fella right here, Charlie Perrier. And he left the base early, and that was it. Nobody's reached since. So the pitch to Charlie Perrier, hit to the left side and through by the third baseman. Charlie Perrier's going to try to stretch it. He'll be safe at third, and we'll have Charlie at second. So, 2 of the Perrier boys on base. Ken ought to get on and let his son hit the grand slam. Ken Perrier, the batter. His brothers at second and third. His son on deck. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Tying run at the plate with 1 out for Altona.
Where's Daddy? Gone.
And the pitch.
I said, where's Daddy?
Strike. In the pitch. Swung on, hit to shallow left field. Gonna drop in. It's a 3-1 ball game. So Harry Perrier scores. Charlie goes to third. Ken's on at first, and Steve Perrier stepping to the plate. Line shot. Line shot his first time up. A great catch there by Mike Bissaw or Doug Bissaw to rob him of a base hit. One out. Jason Mayette on deck. Hit through the left side. That's a base hit. This will make it a 3-2 ball game. Fred Porter running for Ken Perrier is in at third. And Steve Perrier in at second. So tying run is at third. Go-ahead runs at second base. One out. And a cleanup man, Jason Mayette, at the plate.
Come on, Jason. One out, Jason. Keep the rally going now. Come on, Jason.
And the pitch.
All right, way to walk.
Inside, ball one.
Oh, no. I don't count it.
Ball two. 2-0. Wind is whipping. Hit deep to left field. Deep to left field. He's back and makes a great catch. That's the second out. Steve Perry trying to score from second. But he gets the tying run in, so it's a sacrifice fly for Jason Mayette. Nice catch, a great catch there by Earl LaFountain. And now we've got Brian Recor at the plate with Bruce Warren on deck. And the pitch, 3-3 the score. Hit to first. Called out. Called out on a close one.
Now let's go. Come on.
3-3 the score. We're going to go to the fifth inning, all tied up. I would have called them safe. I thought it was a close play by. I would have called them safe. We're going to the fifth inning, all tied up. All right, we've got a pinch hitter here, I think. I don't recognize this fellow. Dave LaFountain was due up. One down. Charlie Perrier grabs. Sarah Akey's been on base twice. She swings and fouls it off. Strike one. Hit to the left side. Steve Perrier picks it up, fires to first. They got her. Ooh, mad at the ump. Hits the umpire in the gut. Got a runner right out of the game. Whoops, all right. I guess that'll make up for it. Now we got let's look at the right place here. Yeah, Jason LaFountain. That's all LaFountain. I couldn't forgot it's Peru's full of LaFountains here. Jason LaFountain at the plate, 2 outs in the top of the fifth inning. Strike called. Strike 2. Strike 2. Here's a pitch. Inside, just missed. Awfully brave to take that one with 2 strikes. I think it's a full count. Here's the payoff. Hit to the left side. Oh yeah, should have let that go. Of course, we have the view of Steve Perrier in back of him. Steve Perrier, if he's going to get it, should probably holler, but he probably wasn't sure he could have got that one. And Mayette, if he can get a glove on it, got to go for it. But as it turned out, he probably should have let it go, but he had no way of knowing that. We got a runner at second base and Sarge Legree at the plate.
2 down, Jay. Ball set, Jay, go.
Strike 1. 2 outs. Go ahead run at second base. 2 outs. This guy's got to be running. He's looking around. Jeez. Lucky there's no collision there. Legree reaches. Ryan reached up. It's the outfielder's ball, but somebody's got to help out. Somebody's got to be telling them these guys should be calling for it. And somebody not involved in the calling for it part is going to be telling them who should take it. I'm not sure if anybody was calling for it out there. This is Mike Legree, cleanup batter. 4-3, Peru leads in the 5th. Hit to center field. Nobody called it. Ball's in front of Guerin. Suddenly they're dropping in for Peru. Now Doug Besall, the shortstop, steps in. 5-3 Peru leads. Runner at second base, 2 down. Pitch from Ken Perrier. Strike 1.
Well, why didn't you hit it then?
That's up to Charlie Perrier. Picks it up, fires to first. To the record in time for the out. So Peru picks up 2. They lead by 2. 5-3. We're going to the bottom half of the 5th here in Hometown Cable.
Come on, Bruce.
Bruce Warren, the batter.
Pick me up, come on! Come on, Brucey, come on, hey!
Leading off the bottom of the 5th. Team down by 2 to strike 1.
That's yours right there. Come on, let's go. Everybody up. Line drives all over. Let's go. Come on. 1-2-1, baby.
Foul ball.
Where'd it go?
We're here in 6-3, and I think that is accurate. I think Peru scored 1 run and then 2 runs.
Go, go, go. Watch the wire, watch the wire.
There's some grab. Nope, excuse me, that's the other team. That's the Peru team. That's Sarge Legree grabbing. 1 down. Warren is out, and Lee Guerin, the batter. 6-3 is the score. 6-3.
You rip, baby, you rip.
In a pitch.
There you are.
Hit the second. In time. 2 down. And Fred Porter. Step in. 2 outs, nobody on.
Come on, Fred, come on, Fred. Come on, Freddie, come on, Freddie.
In the pitch.
Come on, Freddie. Short.
Ball 1.
Come on, big Fred, start.
Ball 2.
What you want?
2-0.
Go.
Base hit. Well, Porter reaches. 2 out single. Oh, you try to stretch it. He's lucky to be there. He's lucky to be at second. He had been fielded cleanly. He'd have been a dead duck. Well, Clarence LaFountain, the batter. He swings, line shot to left field. Base hit. Fred Porter is going to score. LaFountain getting the MVP chant. Makes it 6-4, so now the tying run comes to the plate, and Pat Ryan. 2 outs. Ball 1. Hit to the left side. Had a play at second. He went to second. Looked like he was going to first. Looked like Legree lined up to go to first. I started to go to first, but didn't see the ball coming, so I said he must be going to second, and he did. That was the play. That was the place to go with for it. So Altona picks up a run. They trail 6-4. We're going to the 6th inning here on Hometown Cable. Up the middle. Base hit for Mark LaFountain. Now Bob Lawrence will step in. I checked my book again, and I think we've got a 5-4 game here. I checked my records, and it looks like a 5-4 game. I'm not the official book by any means. So we'll have to check between innings what the score is. Sunglasses. Need sunglasses. Hit two. Steve Perry goes to second. Gets the out. It's the lead runner. So let's see. That's one out. And Tim Mitchell, the batter. It's up the middle, base hit. Lawrence will go back to second. He's lucky to be there. He was picked off. But the ball got away. He lucked out big time right there. So it's still just one out. Runners at first and second, and Earl LaFountain at the plate. It's right up the middle. They like that spot. Porter tries to hurry his throw. That will allow Lawrence to score easily. He wanted to keep him at third and ended up with the ball squirting out of his hand. Now Richard Williams, the first baseman, the batter. One out, runners at first and second. Hit to left fielder Bruce Warren. He grabs it. No advance. 2 down. So we've got a 6-4 score and a possible 7-4 score. Now Dave LaFountain, the batter. Dave LaFountain. This is Dave LaFountain. They're calling him Dave, so we're assuming it's Dave LaFountain. It's Charlie Perrier. Gets the force at second. We go to the bottom of the 6th. We'll check that score. But Peru is definitely leading Altona here on Hometown Cable Fireman Softball.
Hey, we got a hit now, Bob. We need 10 right now.
Terry Perrier. Up plate, hits it.
You scored 20, you better keep your hand on your checkbook.
He's got a big smile, but probably lying a big hole.
All right, now we've got Charlie Perrier, top of the order up. Terry Perrier is on, Charlie's up. And Sarah Akey said she would pay to see this team score 10 runs in an inning. So, ball on.
Any way you can get
Short.
on, you get on.
7-4 is the score. We've checked with the official scorebook, the home book.
Good eye, good eye.
Just misses inside, 2-0.
Get a home run, Charlie.
Hit to shortstop, nice catch.
All right.
One down.
Good catch, good play. Come on, Steve.
Nice play there, great catch
Come on, kid.
by Doug Beasall.
Come on, guys, we gotta go. Let's go. Come on, let's
Now
go.
Ken Perrier, the batter. 7-4, Peru leads.
Got one. Come on, Big Kenny, we want you on, baby.
Ball one. Foul.
Home, Kenny, home, baby! Now you're back.
Ball.
Make them pitch to you, Kenny. Make them pitch to you, baby. All right, Kenny, come on now. All right,
3 and 1.
Don't make a mistake now, Kenny, come on. Once you on.
A walk is just as good as a back.
That'll be good. Right there.
Woohoo!
Strike 2 just hit the mat.
Gotta be there, gotta be there.
Full count. Payoff pitch. Ball 4 outside.
All right, now, Stephen, get there.
Ken Perry will have
Come
a
on. Gotta get some run.
courtesy runner, Fred Porter. And now Steve Perry, the batter.
Good job there, Stephen. Come on now, pick me up. You pick me up, Stephen.
Right up the middle.
Come on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Come on.
Fred Porter had to hold up because Terry Perry stopped at third. Well, it's a 7-5 game. Tying runs at second base. And Jason Mayette, the batter. 7-5. 1 out. And the pitch. Up the middle, boy. We've seen a lot of them there. Steve Perry will score in this one. Mayette safe at second. Safe at second as the ball is dropped.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
So we're tied. 7-7. 7-7. Brian Recor, the batter.
Jason, one down.
Into the right field corner. 2 down.
Right there.
And Jason Mayette goes to third.
Come on, Bruce.
Come on, Bruce. Bring it in.
Tying run at third base. Altona would like to score it right now and go into the 7th with a lead. So it's up to Bruce Warren to make that happen. 2 outs. Peru trying to hold the veterans down in the 6th.
I got it. Come on now.
Foul ball.
Good rip.
That's all right right there.
Come on, let's go. Line drive, Lucy. Yeah.
It's a fair ball. Warren will settle for 2. Drives in the go-ahead run. Altona leads for the first time in the ball game. 8-7. And now Lee Guerin steps in.
Oh, you can. You see the line burnt down. Come on, let's go. With the ground rules with your coach. Come on. Come on, let's go.
Guerin, the batter.
Come on, big lead. 2 down, Bruce. Come on, lead. Line drive, baby. You're on.
Deep to right field. It's dropped. Guerin will get second base. Bruce Warren scores. It's now a 9-7 game.
Oh, last spot it out. Hey, there's the big lead.
9-7.
Way to go, big lead. Gotta have a runner. Last out. Who made last out? Who made last out? Brian Recor. Brian Recor. Oh, thank you very much.
Come on now, Fred!
Recor run for Guerin. Now Fred Porter at the plate.
Come on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Come on, like we do, like we do!
Base hit. Here comes Ricor. I'll make it 10-7.
Come on, Clarence. Come on, Clarence. Come back, guys. Come back, guys.
10-7. And Clarence LaFountain the batter.
Come on, let's go. Where you go, Lee?
And more sunglasses coming out.
Hit that ball hard.
Well, with that sunshine fully, it's probably about 60 degrees out here with a wind. Not your typical North Country July 18th. But it's better than unbearable heat, I think. LaFountain, base hit, keeps the inning going. And brings up Ryan as Sarah Akey dances around out there. Pat Ryan at the plate.
Line drive.
In the pitch.
All right, want you on, Pat. Want you on, baby.
Ball one. 10-7. Hit to third. Goes to first, not in time. Not in time. Porter scores. So Ryan hustles down and beats it out. That was a good call. Good call. Now Terry Perrier steps in. So that's 11 to...
Come on, Terry. You gotta hit a base hit. Come on.
11-7. Altona scored 8 runs. Outside, ball one. 8 runs this inning.
You're taking off on the hit now, Pat.
Or 7 runs. 7 runs this inning, I guess. It's playable. Lawrence is there, grabs it. I think it's about 11-7, but definitely an Altona lead as we go to the top of the 7th. And that hard-hitting slugger, Sarah Akey, will bat first.
Barry, you got both games on?
Sarah Akey. To Ken Perrier. Ooh. Ended up getting hurt. It looked like she was laughing at first, but ended up getting hurt on that one, and we'll got something in the ribs, I guess. Hit to Charlie Perrier between the wickets. So Jason LaFountain will reach. Makes a wide turn in play. Look out.
He was off the base. He's out. He's out. You were right at the base.
Mike knows that. Right? All right, are we right, Mike? Come on. Come on, we got one down.
Run, get it.
Well, no, he turned the wrong way, but he wasn't looking to run. He just absent-mindedly turned the wrong way. This is Serge Legree.
Hey, wait a minute, hold it. Hey, the ball well. Look at that. I'd rather have it get a hit. Yeah, tag all right? Yeah, you moved it where it's supposed to be, yeah.
11-7 the score, top of the 7th. Lined one hopper to Charlie Perrier. Goes to Steve Perrier, fire to first, not in time. Brian Ricor says, watch it, I can't see a thing in that sun. So that's 2 down. And Mike Legree, the cleanup man, at the plate. 2 outs. Looks like Peru wanted to man safe at second. They can't. Not sure what that was all about. They think he missed the bag or what.
Foul ball!
Foul ball.
Put her nose down there.
Legree steps back in. 2 outs. Peru down to their last out. Strike 2. Hit to Mayat. Mayat drops it. Now Doug Besaw, the batter. Besaw at the plate for Peru. Shadows are long here. Hit to Ricor. Goes to second. In time for the force. Good heads-up play by Ricor and Steve Perrier covering. Oh,
You can thank me for
11-7 will be the final.
know that, Daryl?
The Altona veterans defeat the Peru Fire Department in a fast-moving ball game. They're ready to go out there and play another inning. But this one is over. July 18th, 2000, you've been watching, and some of you are supporting hometown cable television worth your support. 11-7 the final here in Firemen's softball play.